Hello, and welcome to Demon Interviews, episode 58. I'm your host, Springy.
And I'm your co-host, Sadistic.
And today, we have a very special guest who is...
The Batman lurking from the shadows trying to have some fun. Oh wait, wrong character. I'm the Joke, I'm Joker's Knives, hello.
Well, that's just fun. This is gonna be fun. I can already tell.
This is going to be fun, definitely.
Very.
And Harley is already spamming me, so... Harley! Wait a second.
Harley, shut up, you're spamming the interview.
Alright.
So, the first question, which is very serious, as this interview is obviously going to be, would you rather eat Cheetos or go on a hike?
Cheetos, because I'm lazy.
Oh, hey. I feel you there, man. Hey.
I feel you there.
So yeah. I mean, somebody needs to eat the Cheetos.
Yeah, I mean...
If everyone's going for a hike, then I need to eat the Cheetos, aren't I?
I actually have Cheetos right now.
Pass me some.
Just throw them through the screen.
I wish I could, if that was even possible.
Heavenly Voice. What is the next question?
What is one thing you want people to know about your characters?
That's a very good question, actually, because most of the characters I do are smiling from ear to ear and want to kill you. So, well, what I find important, especially in my Joker cosplays, the Joker is an entertaining character, and I love to entertain myself. So, for me, it's very important. She's spamming me again. But for me, it's very important when I play the Joker, play characters that needs to be entertaining, even if it's in a dark, sadistic way, or if it's in a fun, entertaining way. I want people to be entertained by the characters I do.
Makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah. So, the next question is, do you have any other new cosplays planned to do?
Yes, I have. I'm going to do the Killing Joke Joker. That's something for sure. P.T. Barnum from The Greatest Showman. With my girlfriend as being Charity. And yeah, I've got a lot of plans actually, but I have no idea which one I'm going to finish next.
It'll be a surprise for everybody.
Even for me. Even for me.
Heavenly Spirit.
Alright. Is TikTok the only place you do your OCs?
Oh, nope, that's the wrong list right there. Let me just... That's the wrong
list. I've had this list on here for a while.
Yeah, I think that's a combo list, not the list I'm supposed to give you. Here, let me just send you this list while I ask the next question, because I have a lot more questions than you do. Well, that's my fault right there, and we don't edit, so...
What?
Let me just send you the correct questions.
It's time for the YouTube break.
Yeah. So the next question...
Put on the elevator sound right here.
So the next question is, why did you start TikTok/Musically in the first place?
Actually, I've started way back when it was called Musical.ly. I tried it once for what is now my ex-girlfriend, and I didn't even care about the app actually. After that, I made some videos with me using my Joker voices, and just to go a little bit further, but nothing for real. And after that, I met my new girlfriend, Britney cosplay in Famous Harley Quinn. You've seen her before on this channel. After that, I went to make videos because I found it fun to do. Before that, it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna try something, but I'm not good at it, and
Yeah.
So I learned a lot from my girlfriend, luckily.
It makes sense. Oh, Holy Spirit, did I send you? Do you have the new questions?
I have 2 sets of questions.
It should be the new one. Should be
One
the
that you just sent.
The one that I just sent not even a minute ago.
Is that the next that the next question?
You already did the
That
first
one
one, so it should be the second one on that list of questions I just sent 5 seconds ago.
Should be the second one.
Yes, because you already said the first one.
Okay. How are you and your characters and your cosplay alike, and how are they different?
Long story short, this is how I came into cosplay. I've been bullied for a really long time. I was always different. I was a geek. I was more on myself, etc. And I had a very hard time to find fun and joy. And after a while, I found the Joker, and Joker was a man, even though things went wrong for him, even though he's a villain. Don't get me wrong, but even though everything went in a very bad direction for him, he still kept smiling. He still was laughing, and he still saw the fun sides in things. And for me, there was something to look up to. And after a while, I did for in the Netherlands. We have carnival, not like Brazil, way smaller, but we have carnival and we put on costumes. And for me, that was the first time that I put on a Joker costume. After that, I did it several years for carnival and even Halloween. And after a while, I found cosplay, and after that, I created way more Joker costumes, and that's what connected me to the character. The smiling, the laughter, the yeah, just it was just giving me joy again. So that was very important to me.
Awesome. So the next thing is just the stereotypical YouTube thing that everybody says is don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you have any questions for this lovely man right here, just leave them in the comments below, and we will ask them if he ever comes back on. And that's how that goes.
You better shoot, otherwise I'm going to kill you at night in your tiny, teeny little bats.
Alright, go on.
So the actual next question is, what is the hardest thing about getting into one of your cosplays as the Joker? Or as any
Hardest thing. It really depends on the different kind of Joker cosplays that I do. But we've done the Suicide Squad Joker, and every tattoo on my body was hand drawn by me and my girlfriend. So there was about 4 hours of preparation the night before, and 5 hours of makeup in the morning before going to a convention. So that was definitely the hardest moment with a costume, because it was just so damn long to put on. Every tattoo, every little detail has to be perfect. I'm very nitpicking on my cosplay, so if one little detail isn't right, we need to do things over again, etc. So yeah, in total of 9 hours, that's pretty damn long.
Jesus.
Yes, no joke, 9 hours.
The Joker is no joke, okay, people? That makes sense. Holy Spirit.
All right. did you create any cosplays for TikTok, or did you already have them?
A little bit of a mixture. I had a lot of Joker cosplays already just for myself. Some of my Joker cosplays are only seen on TikTok due to some makeup imperfections that I can't use on conventions, otherwise you would see it immediately as fake. Uh, for example, some chins, pieces, etc. I can only do those for the camera and not in real life because it's too fake. Um, and sometimes we just do the casual joke, some casual clothing or some simple things put together just to try new things. And those most likely ended up on TikTok and not on the conventions. So it's a little bit of a mixture.
Awesome. Well, the next question is actually going to be coming from a past guest, a Shannon Carruthers. You're going to be the star of a movie. Who would you want your co-star to be, and what type of movie would it be?
I have literally no idea. um, yeah, I'm the thing is, I'm not very known with a lot of famous actors, etc. So for me, that's very hard. I like watching movies. I like how people act, etc. So, but I'm very terrible at knowing the real people behind the movie. Not only because it's hard to know because most of the people are American and I live in the Netherlands and yeah, that's way too far away. But on the other hand, it ruins the movie in some kind of way for me. When you look at a movie, you want to see that character and not the people behind it. But if I'm going to have a choice, yeah, I love Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is an amazing actor. I love his characters a lot, and it's probably going to be a comedy because, well, yeah,
Yeah.
always smiling.
Makes sense. Heavenly voice.
All right. What do you think is the biggest misconception about you and your cosplays?
Mm, I yeah, I must say, especially when I started doing the Joker on the internet, uh, I have I do a lot of Jokers when the movie just came out. So I did Jared Leto at the moment that the Suicide Squad came out. Now I do the Joaquin Phoenix Joker just since the new movie came out. And a lot of people are thinking from, yeah, but you're lucky to have the face. You're lucky to have this that you're lucky you have the right posture, etc. And for you, it's easy to get more followers and this and that, and this and that. And some she's spamming again. She keeps on spamming. But for me, it's first of all, cosplay is not to become famous in any way. Cosplay is part of to get yourself relief, to be in another world, to be someone else, something else, to show your true self inside another character, and if that makes sense. But
Makes sense.
but a lot of people think, yeah, you want to become famous. You are trying to become famous, and of course, you are trying to get a bigger reach, but not to become famous. I don't care about being famous. I care about entertaining people, giving them a good time, or making a character that they adore, that they love, into a real thing. That's the reason why I do voice acting with my Joker cosplays, to make it even to make it look even more real. And a lot of people say it's pretty easy when you have the face and the looks, but it's the extra mile that you go that makes the character a character.
Makes sense. So the next question, which is going to be, how did you start YouTube in the first place? Yeah.
Actually, in the first place, then I have to go back since I was 12 years old and having a Minecraft channel with somebody that I met online. I've been part of some bigger YouTube channels in the Netherlands as well, with gaming and Minecraft, etc. Because I was known for one of the best builders in the Netherlands for quite some time. And yeah, when I actually went to do YouTube with my own private cosplay things, I didn't do a lot because I didn't have a lot of time for actual creating and editing the videos. But for me, it was just going from the gaming universe to the cosplay universe on YouTube. It was just a little shift. And after that, I've decided to do it together with my girlfriend. So every convention we go to, little vlogs about, and we are going to try to make some videos in which we recreate scenes from movies, etc., or to make our own little stories and movies. So that's something that we are planning on to the future. So yeah, for me, I've been in YouTube for so damn long with just jumping in, jumping out, working with famous people, working with lesser famous people. For me, it just came by.
Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I know editing is hard. That's why I don't do it.
It is really hard, but I've actually studied a course to do editing, so for me it's a little bit easier. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Heavenly Spirit.
All right. What is the best compliment you have ever gotten?
people that compared me to Harley's Joker, another Joker cosplayer, which is nicknamed the King of Joker cosplay. And there's actually a lot of people that are starting to call me the Prince of Joker cosplay. And Anthony, Harley's Joker, he's for me, especially for me, is a big inspiration. He basically is the Joker when for the classic parts then, but he basically is the Joker, and for me that's really cool to hear that people actually compare me to him. So for me that's a huge compliment.
Awesome. So the next question is, would you keep a pet zombie or would you kill it? As you can see, we have very serious questions on the show.
That's a very serious question. I think I would keep it chained in a little shack in a yard, so that every time I see people that I don't like Batman of course, I can push them in the shack, never to see them ever again. Yeah, I think I want to keep him.
Hey, it makes sense to me. Makes a lot of sense to me. Heavenly Spirit.
Do the videos that you make that you like get the most likes, or are they the ones that surprise you?
The videos that get the most likes are videos made on conventions or on what do you call it? Movie previews, etc., in which I'm a character. I'm just being in character, and people are standing by and just filming it. Those are the videos that get the most likes, but the ones that I actually put a lot of effort in to make it as close and realistic to the character as possible, to the movie as possible, barely get any likes. So it's really frustrating at times, but yeah.
Makes sense. I know that happens to me a lot. Now, I don't go to conventions often, but it's because I don't have any money. But I completely understand that. I believe it is now my turn. And again, this is a very serious question, very long question. This is from a past guest as well. Bacon question mark.
Always. I love bacon.
Eh?
I love bacon.
Yeah.
I actually had a Subway today with extra bacon, so I love me some bacon. I love me some meat.
Yeah. Heavenly Spirit.
All right. Who from TikTok or YouTube would you like to do a collab with in real life, not counting your girlfriend?
Not counting my girlfriend. If I really want to do a collab with Harley's Joker, Anthony, like I said, he's a big inspiration for me. I actually own some of his old used Joker clothing, so that's really fun. Sometimes we talk, so we do have contact sometimes. He actually follows me on Instagram.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that really is awesome, especially because he's such a big inspiration for me. But yeah, I think he would be the one to do a collab, even though it's just a picture together with him. That would be such an such a dream come true.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
And now is my turn, and this is also a question from a past guest. It is actually from a different Harley than you are used to, a Harley F. Quinn. It's a very serious question once again.
She's spamming again.
The Harleys are attacking.
Oh no.
Harley, shut up.
Oh my God.
All right, go on.
The question is, what are those?
Watermelons. Oh.
Hey, that works for me.
Oh God. Oh my God.
He froze. He froze from laughter. No.
What?
He froze. Oh, never mind. Back. Okay.
All right.
No, you're fine. My computer was just confused for a second. So, Heavenly Voice, do you have any more questions?
There is one last question. Are there any upcoming cons you would like to talk about?
Upcoming cons. Well, for now, especially in the Netherlands and the surroundings, there's not a lot of conventions going on. It's the holiday season, of nearly the holiday season for us.
Yeah. Oh no, it happened again.
It's happening for me too.
Oh, that's fine.
Edition. So that's the biggest convention in the Netherlands. So definitely going over there.
What was the biggest convention? It froze at the moment you said it.
Yeah.
Dutch Comic Con. Dutch Comic Con is the biggest convention in the Netherlands.
There we go. Awesome. Well, we have one more question. Then we'll show some of the videos that you sent in, and then there'll be 3 more questions, and then we will be done. So, last question is favorite meme.
Favorite meme, you say, or not? Favorite meme. No idea, because I'm not that into memes actually.
That's fine. That's a completely understandable and acceptable answer. So now, if... Hey, that works. Okay, so now let me just move that right there. Okay, so now we're going to be showing off some of the videos that he sent in. Let me... Did I say the same one twice? It looks like I might have. Well, that's fun. Okay, well, this... Oh, so the... Let me do that. Now, everything. So this one is first. There we go. If I saved the same.
Right to be. You have nothing to threaten me with, nothing to do with all your strength. This ends tonight. No, Bruce. Now it begins. I want to be the star of the show.
We'll change that. Awesome.
Those were amazing videos.
They really are. Like, it's not even us just trying to blow smoke up people. It really is awesome.
Better than what I could do.
Oh, well.
Well, I wanted to show you guys some different kind of videos, different kind of jokers especially. First of all, because every joker is unique, every joker has his own style, has his own voice, has his own movements, has his own things. So that's the reason why I sent in different kind of jokers to show that I try to mimic every little movement, every little detail, facial expressions, etc., makeup. So that's one reason. I also try to send in different kind of videos. When you looked at the Joken one, the one with the bass in the background.
Mhm.
Bass? Bass? It's not a bass. I don't know. But that's just ripped from the movie. The sound is ripped from the movie. The movements that I make are from the movie. Showing that I actually want to go into the acting in as deep as possible into the character. But when you look at the Heath Ledger one, just showing the little movements, the things that are different compared to that one. The other two, for example, the Jared Leto one, is with more of the filters, etc. But it was more about the facial expressions. And it was based on the Purple Lamborghini video that came out, in which you can see more Joker than in the movie itself.
True.
It's not a joke, it's for real. And the last one.
It's the true fact.
Yeah, that's. And the last one is with Jeremiah from the series Gotham. I don't know if you guys have seen that series, but in that series there are, I'm not going to spoil anything, by the way, but Jeremiah is a Joker.
Yeah.
It comes close to the Joker. And which is acting in such a different way again. So that's something that I really wanted to show, all those different kind of jokers with different kind of videos. That's something that I tried to do. It's terrible for my algorithm because nobody knows what to expect next.
Yeah.
But I think it's more to show that
And frozen again. Well, we've had worse with even people in America.
behind it. So yeah.
Makes sense. So now it's the final 3 questions, which I'll just ask you all 3 of them. So the first question is going to be: would you ever like to come back to the show?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Would be
Hopefully
fun,
I can math
I
correctly.
think.
So the next question is going to be: who would you like to see on the show in the future?
Well, some good friends of mine, a father and a son, they make all of their costumes themselves, and they are doing an amazing job of it. Generations Cosplay on Instagram. I don't really recall the name on TikTok, but I will send it to you later on, so that you can put it in the description. But they do an amazing job, and I really think that they don't get enough love from the fan base and from the people in the community. So I think that those two are amazing to show some extra love and to get them more into the community as well.
Awesome. Well, another question is, there's actually going to be 4 because I just thought of another one. Who would you like to be on the show with? It can be people from the past that we've had on, or it could be anybody you would like to see on.
You know what? Why don't you arrange an interview with me and my girlfriend? I think that's gonna be hilarious.
Hey, that's fine with me. We can set something up.
I think that would be really awesome.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. So the last question is: do you have any questions for any of our future guests?
Does pineapple belong on a pizza or not?
Ooh, that's
That's
gonna
a
be
really hard
a heated
question.
battle right there. That's like a loaded question right there. So that's awesome. Before we end, we would like to ask if you have any questions for us about anything.
No, but I want to ask the people over here something to do. Come on, guys, you better like, comment, and subscribe the heck out of this video. Otherwise, I'm going to kill you. Remember, like this video. It's gonna be a hell of a night if you do.
Oh, well, that's just fun right there.
Oh,
And with that, we would like to thank you, Mr. Joker, for being on the show. We highly appreciate it. And we would like to thank you all for being on the show, for watching the show, not being on the show. We'd like to thank you all for watching the show up to this point, which we know is very rare because of the stats. Anywho, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Joker, for being on the show. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.